Hi folks, here I am in the car on the way to the airport in Jakarta, and I wanted to make the most of the time that I had in the car, and Scott sent me these questions, and here is another one that's come in. Questions that salespeople, business owners, entrepreneurs have, well, they want some help. So here is another question. How do I find the decision maker? How do I find the decision maker? Well, I do remember way back one of my first sales courses, people said, you've got to talk to qualified prospects. You've got to talk to qualified prospects. You go, what's a qualified prospect look like? Who is a qualified prospect? Well, that's one of the key things we're going to be talking about in the CZ6 Colour Zone selling system masterclass. I mean, you've got to know what your target looks like. Not only you got to know what your target looks like, you've got to know how they think, what they like, what they dislike. One of my mentors at one stage said, you've got to use the right bait to attract the right critter. Use the wrong bait, you'll attract the wrong critter. Use the wrong bait. You don't use a steak to catch, I don't know, a bird, unless it's a magpie. I mean, the bait you use will attract a certain animal, a certain beast. You want to use the right bait to attract the right critter. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the yellow zone of the CZ6 Colour Zone selling system. How do I find the decision maker? Well, you've got to know what they look like for a start off, and then get very, very clear on the psychodemographics of that decision maker. So join us on the CZ6 Colour Zone Selling System Masterclass. We'll drill you on it, we'll give you the tools. There's some great tools we've used with our clients that have made a lot of money for them. Broken sales records, because you've got to know who you're targeting and how to attract them, and then you've got to know the language to use, and that's what we're going to be talking about in the CZ6 Colour Zone selling system. So join us. It's free. It eventually will be costing people money, but if you think you're worth investing in, if you are serious about being successful, then you need to sharpen your saw. You need to invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge, your thinking, and your actions. Because if your knowledge and thinking and actions right now are getting you not in front of enough decision makers, you need to change what you're doing. Otherwise, you will feel like you're banging your head against the wall. How to get in sales flow? Sign up for this masterclass. It's going to cost you nothing other than your time, and you'll learn. Take action if you believe you're worth investing in. See you soon.